The people of New Orleans are still waiting for the NFL to make some sort of change to avoid the controversial manner in which the Saints were deprived of a spot in Super Bowl LIII. Since the start of the Combine in Indianapolis this week, members of the league's competition committee and other front office executives have given the impression that there will be no change in how potential non-calls could be addressed in the future. But one of the game's biggest names says the process is long from over. Broncos general manager Elway says that his colleagues are still looking at every potential solution in an effort to avoid plays of the kind that happened in the NFC Championship game. "We're in the process of collecting all the information," Elway said of the league's ongoing process. "Obviously, I think what we'd like to do is we'd like to not have the play that happened in New Orleans, so we're doing everything we can to try to limit those type plays. Now, whether that's through an additional official or if it's done through replay, we're still exploring all the different options." New Orleans wide receiver Tommy Lee Lewis was illegally struck in the helmet by Rams cornerback nickel Roby Coleman in the waning minutes of the NFC Championship game, but no penalty flag was thrown despite there being two officials directly watching the play. Had the flag been thrown, the Saints would conceivably have been able to run down the clock, kick a field goal, and likely advance to Super Bowl LIII as the NFC representative. Instead, it was the Los Angeles Rams who would play for the NFL championship, losing the game, 13-3, to the New England Patriots, who claimed their sixth world title. Since that infamous no-call in New Orleans, there has been widespread negative reaction from fans, NFL players from other teams, and the sports media, with a general consensus building that the missed infraction was among the worst and most costly in NFL history. Members of the competition committee have traditionally held that judgment calls like the missed penalty in the Saints game should not be subject to review, but there is some hope that may change this year with Peyton on the committee. One modest change that could be made may be with regards to adding an option to make reviews of this available, but only during the late stages of a game. Analysts have also introduced the idea of adding another official who would have the authority to pause a game if a call was missed. The competition committee holds a meeting before the Combine to prepare their general agenda items, discuss any reaction it has received since their previous meeting, and review other information given them by the league's medical advisors, other coaches, and from the NFL Players Association. Following the Combine, the committee meets again to review videos, proposals to change potential draft rules, discuss other ideas submitted by the teams, and organize its official report to discuss and vote on during the league's annual meeting. At that meeting, the committee will present the report of its findings to each of the league's owners, who will then vote on proposed new rules or other changes. In order to pass and become a new rule, the proposal must have the support of 75% of the owners, or a potential 24 votes out of 32.